this lecture we'll see how to send email when any new user is registered from our web app or website. So now we'll see the most important and the most crucial or precious, you can say that, topic, which is send email from the Django whenever user register himself or herself, and this is pretty much important, so just be careful and pay attention over here. And so just go through the Google and Django send mail, just write it down and just open this link and just go through the Django sending email. Okay, so Django provides the default email functionality which we'll use in this session. So here is the quick example in 2 lines. So to send email, a static email, first we'll see static email, just will give the static values, and after that we'll see how to send email dynamically whenever any user register from our site. But here one thing I want to tell you that will not send any email to any email address, because this will not be confidential whenever we send an email to an email address. So I'll just show you how to send email, how to use this send email functionality, what are the parameters, how to use it dynamically, and so on. So here is the all documentation: sending email, send mail, send mass mail, mail admin, send mass mail versus send mail, mail managers, and so on. So email message, message object, and something like that. So let's see how to use them. And okay, so just go to the register view, rviews.py, and go through the register view, and we'll use send email. Just copy this. First we need to import this, so just copy and paste over here. Okay, send email. To use the email functionality, and go to this, just copy this, paste it over here. Okay, fine. So what does this mean? Just send mail is the function to send the email to any user. So subject will be here. This is the parameters which we can set over here, and this is the message what we need to send in the body of the mail. This is the email from which the mail is to be sent. This is the mail in to which the mail will be sent and fail silently. That means if any email address is not correct, or if we want to bounce the mail, whenever there is any problem, then we need to define explicitly fail underscore silently is equal to false. If we'll make a true over here, it will not bounce the email in our email address. So fine. So here we need to give the subject. So subject of mail, just for example we can give library as of our project context. So library membership. Okay, fine. So we can give the subject like this, and message we can congratulations for your membership. So you can write your own body, and this is the example. So abc@example.com and xyz at example.com. Okay, so one more thing I want to tell you is that you can make a list of the recipients, just like test@test.com, make sure in the double quote or single quote. Fine. So or demo@demo.com. So this is the recipient list, and we can write the list over here to which we want to send the mail. And okay, fine. So this is just basic of the send mail, and we need to import it, send mail from this. But to send email to anyone, we need to define in the specific view. So we have defined in the send mail. So whenever the user will be authenticated and the mail, so the email will be sent. This is just a static, this is just an example, but this will send the mail. We can put this at anywhere in our view because we put the static values. So to do this, one more thing I want to just show you is the backends. So in the email backends, we need to specify the settings. Okay, so generally we use Gmail, but you can use Yahoo or Outlook or anything you want, Windows Live or anything, but we need this settings: email host, email port, email host user, email host password, email host TLS, SSL, timeout, and many more things. But the some required fields which is over here, just like go to the settings and declare any, just like over here. Okay, so just make sure all the letters are capital. Just email host, which is the host of our email. Just like if you're using SMTP, then smtp.gmail.com is our host of email. And after that we need to specify host user. So email host underscore user is equal to your user, your email ID, just like test@test.com. So this will be your email ID. That means email host password, just like anything you want, just like ABC. The password just doesn't matter over here. Then after that you need to specify the email port, which is over here, email port. So if we use this, then Gmail, then 587 is the port, and email underscore, you need to specify the TLS. What does this means? You can go through this. And TLS, by default it's false. By default it is false whether to use a TLS connection when talking to the SMTP server. Whenever we use this port 587 and SMTP server, we need to give the email use TLS is equal to true. Okay, fine. So we need to give it as a true. Okay, fine. So this is how you can set your email host, email user, email password, port, and TLS. So after this setting, you can use this dynamically in your views. Just like go to the send email and just go to this to functionality. This is the email which we have defined in our settings. So settings, just make sure you need to import the settings like this from django.conf, import settings, and after this you need to go to the settings dot the email host, not email host but email host user. So we need to just copy this and just paste it over here. Okay, fine. So this will fetch the email host user, which is set defined over here. So okay, fine. So we need to define just like this, and okay, great. Just views. Okay, so this is the dynamic which we have declared in the settings. So if we want the recipient email ID dynamically, then what we need to do is we need to do the we need to get the email ID which is sent, which is provided in the forms. So email is equal to form dot clean data, as we have get the password and email, as we have get the password. So get clean data dot get, and we need to get email. Okay, fine. But if you want to see that what are the values we got in the form, so we can print it out in the form. So form value, you can print it out like this. Okay, fine. So just go to the view and refresh it. Just go to the admin, log out, and just go to the home view, register, and okay, so here nothing like this, and okay, fine. So test email address, test@test.com, confirm email, just copy and paste over here, and password. Okay, register. Okay, this email ID already used, so we need to define another email address. Just copy and paste, password. Okay, register. Fine. Okay, the user is already exist. This is the validations which we have provided. Register. Okay, fine. Just okay, we got some error. We have seen how to send email when any new user is registered from our web app or website. In next lecture, we'll see solving the sending email error